Welcome back to Embarrass You, Bad Make Level. I'm Dear Darling, and Gamers Play Fun is Have You and Me, where I have had a little bit of a think about some of these levels. I had a bit of a think about Flight Academy 2, and, or to be fair, I had a bit of a think about all of them. I don't think I've made any, like, mental progress on Sideways Fireplace. I think I made a little bit of progress in my mind in Flight Academy 2. But we'll see if we can put it into practice. But the most important one I think I've made progress on mentally is Silly Trick. I think I worked out at least the general premise now of a puzzle. And you know how I was saying basically all this time, I was like, why is there just 2 blocks here, just so randomly? Like, it seems like they want you to push something in. That was dumb. For the sole reason that you can't push anything in, you can't push anything past this. Battle Shift is unmovable, and I don't believe Telly or Push can do anything to solve that. Especially with the discovery that pushing something which is Telly onto this just means it gets shifted off again immediately. But I had to think about it. I was like, come on, brain. But get to work. There is something which I think we can do, and that is, instead of trying to get around it is sort of getting around Battle Shift, is I can't remember which level it is off the top of my head. But it was some level where basically we negated Battle Shift in the first place by basically not being able to move where the belt wants to shift you in the first place. So I think that's the general concept, is we want to put one of the gems here where we're standing right now, and we want to teleport onto it while we also simultaneously make it push, I think. No, maybe we want to put both gems here. Hold on. Either way, basically the general idea is we want to be here and have whatever we're standing on be a gem which is push, and have something which is unmovable to the left, either another gem or a word. Excuse me. And then we want to walk to the right. Okay, so you get what I'm saying? Right, hopefully. I don't think we want to put both gems here. That sounds actually quite difficult to set up, to have both gems be here and have it be Telly's pushed, because that means we need to make a word in here. But if I recalled, we can in fact get one gem inside here, because it's okay if one gem gets trapped in here as long as we can get that word out, because we only need to go on the other gem once, if that makes sense. No, that doesn't make sense, because we need to make a push at the same time. Okay, so one of the things we established, well, okay, I shouldn't say established because it might not actually be true, but one of the things I'm pretty sure of is something has to be trapped in here at all times. It either has to be the word gem or it has to be an actual gem, and I think an actual gem is much more beneficial to us than being stuck in there than the gem itself. Wait, is this right? I don't remember how I did it. It's been a little bit of time since I played Bad With You, so I can't quite record it. Something like this, yeah? Oh gosh, that's not right. Yeah, okay, hold on. No, I remember now. We had to make gem as Telly, and then we use a gem, push it across like that, and push it out. Okay, so that gem is stuck in there. That's fine. Now the question is, okay, so what we want is we know for absolute certain one of these 2 spots has to be a gem, and I'm pretty sure it has to be this right one, because we need to actually have access to the belt in the first place. And the reason why I say it can't be this one is because if we would need a word here, so we need to be underneath a word. Oh, I guess that might be possible. No, because text is defeat, so we can't be on a word in the first place. So this has to be a gem. We have to be on that gem, which is why we have Telly, and it also needs to be push. I'm just trying to figure out how to do that. I think, or it feels like the easiest way was we have like gem is push, gem is Telly across here, or gem is Telly, gem is push. I don't know which way around it. I don't know if it actually matters. Okay, so I mean that seems reasonable, because we know we want it to be both push and Telly. Actually, can we get away with it not being Telly? I think we could potentially get away with it not being Telly, but that either way that forces gem to be here, because that's the only thing which can be here, is forced to be here. If we want to make anything useful out of it, I suppose we don't have to necessarily. Basically, the question is, can we make this push as we walk onto it at the same time? I don't know what the answer is to that yet. And I hope the answer is yes. I just need to figure out how to do it. Because it's annoyingly in the corner. I guess what we could do is... What is the last thing which needs to be in place? Oh, interesting. Hold on a minute. Because the problem is, if we had to build a word across here, say gem is push, there's no way we can do it from the outside. We have to construct it from the inside in, and the inside being like basically this gem. If this gem is the inside, the words are a border, and this is the outside. We cannot make that word from the outside because then we can no longer get onto that gem. Unless we push something onto the gem and the gem is telly, it gets teleported over there, we get teleported over there, but the problem is we can no longer influence it. We can no longer push it down again because we don't want any text on this gem, otherwise because text is defeat, it will defeat us. So, this is a more annoying thing because when I think about these levels, it makes sense in my head because obviously I don't have to put anything into practice. I just had to sort of theoretically be like, oh yeah, we had to basically stop ourselves from moving to the left and then walk onto the shift, walk onto the belt. But now I'm actually faced with a problem of how do I actually execute this. I don't know what the answer is. I really should have wrote down exactly what I had in mind. Because I'm starting to realise I don't remember what I thought, what my plan was for Flight Academy 2. And I know I came up with something and I was like, we should definitely try that, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I feel like I did something for that for Horizontal Furnace as well, but I don't know, we'll get to those when we get to this. Let's focus on this level for now. So my question basically is, I wonder if the last word which has to get into position is this gem. And I wonder if we had to do it by teleporting it through. No, that doesn't make sense. I just can't figure out how to get things into position. It's basically my trouble right now. If we want gem to be here... Okay, even though we know it's not going to work, let's just demonstrate what I want. I want gem is telly, gem is push. And then I want to have that, and I want to be on that. Oh wait, I could just go on my gem. Oh no, I can't because that was the problem. I can't walk on that gem because this gem is no longer push. So, it feels like I am just too close to love you. Maybe I don't put that gem in position immediately. You might be like, how could that be the answer? I don't really know. Which of these words can I get away with putting in last? I think, without loss of generality, I think this gem and that telly would be the same. And we do need to bear in mind, it could be telly and push, might need to be the other way around. I don't have a feeling. I feel like we need to make push with our last movement rather than make telly. Because push, if telly, because one of the words, actually that's not necessarily true. I was going to say one of the rules has to already be made, and telly makes more sense because we can actually interact with it. It'd be nice if we could make this one step down, because that was, you know, we can go on here and now we're on this word. It's a bit hard to figure out exactly what needs to go where and when. What happens if we do this? Why does this kill us? Push gets shifted back onto the diamond as we walk onto the diamond, so we get killed by the text. That's why we die. No, this can't be right. I have a feeling this is somewhat close. I think maybe we should try not putting that gem into position first. I'm just trying to figure out what needs to... You know what? I think it must be gem that we put into position last. And I think the way we do it is... Sorry. It's really hard to conceptualize this. I think this gem here is the last thing we put down. You might say why. My hunch is we actually teleport it through the thing. So my hunch is we make, not gem is push like that. We push, gem is tele, as I say, is the permanent word. Oh, we can't get in there, can we? What if we didn't make it there immediately? I don't know how we're going to push everything up, of course, but basically the idea being if we do this, walk onto it, and then walk like this, no? Ah, that shifts us. My idea was basically if we're on this thing, we'd walk right onto the belt, and then the word gem would teleport, and then we'd shift it backwards into position. It doesn't quite work because we shift on the same, we tally on the same frame, but we get shifted. Okay, so my hunch is that gem cannot be put into position immediately. It has to be somewhere, it has to be like here or something. Hold on a minute. No, it really feels like it has to be here, otherwise we can't go on the belt, can we? Because we can't have text. Unless we do need to have both gems here. But then we can never get that gem out. Unless there is a way, but I can't see a way. I think that was one of the things we established, there's no way to get both that gem or the word gem out. One has to be stuck in there. And it really makes sense for it to not be the word, because I think we need all the words down here. Okay, so if we had this gem here, I wonder if we had to use this interaction somehow. We had to push gem onto ourselves. You might ask how we're going to use that interaction. I don't have an answer for you. Ah, hold on. Okay, I think I almost have it. I need to see if this interaction works. It doesn't work. Hold on. I'm very confused. No, that murders us. Ah, I thought I made some good progress on this level. But now I'm stuck again. I know it's something like this. Oh, okay, I shouldn't say no. I at least was very confident it was something like this. But it just doesn't quite work. Or at least I can't get the words in position the way I want them to. Where else could the gem be? There must be some sort of interaction with the things being pushed. I feel like I'm really close to the answer, but I'm just not quite there yet. And it's a little bit frustrating, but you know, that's just life. That's the nature of puzzle games. They're meant to be quite difficult and challenging, of course. If you could get all the answers easily, there wouldn't be much in the way of a challenge, would there? But basically, this is what I want to do. And then, yeah, so we push this into position. I walk onto it, or Baba walks onto it. I walk to right, and I push gem to the right. No. What? Hold on a second. That's what I want. But I want to be I want the gem to be on the right side. Okay, so that's what we have to do. This is the situation we had to set up, except for the gem on the right. Is that possible? My hunch is that's not possible. Because we need to be in right. So if we manage to set this up, but one step higher. Oh, it's very confusing. I need to test that interaction with the words again. If I manage to set that up just one block higher, is that the solution I need? The thing is, again, this runs into a problem where I don't know what the last thing to be put into place is. Like, I can't... Oh, no, I can. Oh, it feels so close. That obviously murders us. We need to be able to walk one space to the right. So if we set this up, and the gem was one space to the left... No, but then we couldn't push a gem to right. We could only push the text to the right. Hold on. This is so close. This is so unbelievably close. Okay, I mean, we can very easily set this up, but have gem actually be to the left. But the problem is, I don't think that's what we want. But we might as well try it, see if we get any interesting interactions out of it in the first place. Because the whole point is we do this. We teleport. We push gem onto it. What? But we need the gem to be on us now. How could we possibly... this... How could we possibly get the gem one step to the right? It feels so unbelievably close, and it's a bit frustrating we didn't get stuff done. Okay, hold on. I'm kind of tempted to go to Flight Academy now to try and... I suppose we could break telly. That's not helpful though, is it? How could we get it done? Because what we need to have done... I suppose the only important thing is Gem is pushing me, and the Gem is telling is not very... It's a bit redundant now, so maybe we could set things up slightly to the right. But then we could only have Gem as push. Oh no, again that runs into a problem, but we'd have to be standing on text and that would defeat us. Maybe we do need both gems here. What if we had both gems? If we had both gems there, we made... Okay, hold on. I'm going to quickly try this out, even though I'm not particularly convinced it's going to work. I don't know how this would even make sense, because then we're just completely ignoring that gem. We basically have gem as telly. Oh no, we need to make gem as push somehow. As we step onto this gem. So I think we could make gem as telly. No, we need another rose for that, don't we? So we did gem as telly. I think it makes sense. Okay, well, that was annoying. I thought I think I'm onto something there, but it's not quite what I want. But there was something I thought about in Flight Academy 2, which I wanted to put into practice, but I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. There's things I had a thought about. No. The one thing I thought about was defeat. I don't think we actually need to use defeat, and I am pretty sure still that is a red herring. I haven't figured out how it's a red herring yet. But I think it's still the same the way we want to do things, right? Is it the same? Well, I had a breakthrough in this one as well, but I can't remember what my breakthrough was. Oh, this is so annoying. It was something like, okay, we do bird normally as we did it before, and then we make bird push is all the way to the end, and then... And then what? Oh, I remember. It was, we get the rocket to ride along the conveyor belt at the left there. So, okay, what we want is okay, say we push bird in normally. Who cares? And then we push in is, but we get the bird to stop right at the end after the UFO. The problem is, we couldn't get the rocket to pull it back. But my breakthrough was, I don't think we need we do need a rocket to pull it back, but we don't need it to pull it back in the same way that we pulled it back in the previous iteration of a level. Is what we do is we get the bird to bounce off the rocket by getting the rocket to go up past is. We get it to bounce off a rocket by making, bird move, rocket pull. So then the bird will be on the UFO. We immediately unmake rocket as pull and have bird as move continuously come backwards. And then we push win across, and then we need to figure out how to get the bird back. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, let us actually put it into progress. Man, I thought this was an awesome solution, if this is a solution. Because that... again, I mean, I went on my... Oh gosh, I didn't mean to make rocket move. I went on my little, rant about it before, which I'm... not run, but it's more like I always feel like it's a little bit sad when I am... Wait, how do I do it again? I forgot what the interaction is. Is this right? No. This is right. This is right. And then we stop Birders move. And then we make Birders pull Rockets move. Yeah, I said it before in the last episode where I feel like it's a lot more fun when I catch the Eureka moments on camera. Oh wait, hold on, I need both of you back anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I need both of you back to begin with. And then we make Birders pull. Okay, now this is where it's going to be difficult. I'm still not really sure what defeat is for, but I'm pretty sure it's a red herring. Or if it's not red herring, and it's something which we can figure out later. But this was the crux of the thing. We leave the bird there, which I was very reluctant to do before. But we get the rocket to move. Hold on, we should probably set this up before we get the rocket to move all the way. We want the rocket to move. And we want the bird to be pull. No, we want... Hold on. Rocket is move. We want the rocket to be move. And then we want bird to be pull. No, we want the bird to be move and rocket to be pull. So we need to set it up like this. Hold on, let's get pull into position first, right? Yes, and we need to be able to switch out a drop-up hat. What? No. What? What's going on here? Hold on. Rockets move. Yes. Wait. Rockets move. Yes. Wait. Rockets move. And belt shift. Rockets move. Belt is shift. So we need the rocket to not be move on this turn. No, on this turn. Ah, but we need the bird not to be moved until one more turn. Okay, so we don't set it up like this. We set it up like... This is what defeat is for. Oh my god. It's not a red herring. We need it as a buffer. Because we need to wait one more turn, right? So when we do this. And then this. No. What? Wait, I thought it was a genius here for a second. I didn't actually elucidate what I was saying. Basically, we need from this setup, we need, oh god. From this setup, we need to wait and it gets shifted. We need to stop the rocket being moved, but at this point, we don't want the bird to be moved. And then at this point, we move once more. This is when we want the bird to be moved and the rocket to be pull. So this is rocket is pull, bird is move. At this moment, we just want nothing. And then at this moment, we want rocket is move. Right, okay, no. I've got it. We still do need defeat, but we don't set it up like this. We need one space in the middle. I put defeat in the wrong place, that's why it didn't work. We need defeat to be in the middle. Because we basically need one buffer, one step, which is a wait, where none of the properties exist on any of the things. So we go wait, shift, we stop it being moved, and then we, on the next step, it's going to be shifted up one, and we make rockets pull, bird is move. And then we immediately unmake it. Because I don't think there's any benefit, at least, to destroying a rocket. So we can at least get bird out. And then we can get bird to make, to pull win. Yes. Right? There's not going to be like any weird thing which happens again here, is there? Okay, so we made bird as win. Now we need to get the bird back. But we can't get the... We get the bird to ride the conveyor belt now. Oh my god, this level is actually genius. Riding a conveyor belt is such a breakthrough moment, and you don't only have to do it once, you have to do it twice, right? Hold on, if a bird rides the conveyor belt up again. No, we invert the order. We go. Yeah, like this. Hold on, get bird out of the way so we don't accidentally make something move. Yes, because we need the rocket to be moved. We need bird as. Hold on. We need bird as move for one turn, then nothing to happen, and then rocket is move and pull, and bird is pull at the same turn, right? I think. And then we wait. And then bird is move. Oh my word. What a clever level that is. I'm actually pretty proud that I did that. I knew I had a breakthrough moment on that level. I just couldn't. Oh my god, it's a Flight Academy 3. Ah. Oh, we got right again. Okay, so it's basically probably a mix of all three. Okay, now the rocket can't actually go onto the thing. Is this not exactly the same? The bird has to be right, because the bird has to be a thing which comes back. Is there anything different? It doesn't seem... This doesn't seem like it's really that different yet. This basically just seems like a combination of the two levels we had previously. I don't know if we can solve it in this time, but we're certainly going to try. So that's how we get that back. Do we want that back yet? No, I think this is a combination of all of them. I think we had to do both the things we learned. Wait, I'm confused. Hold on. What am I doing? We certainly need... Push. Make it pull now. This feels like there's something very similar going on. Hold on. Let's just plan this out. Before this episode is over. We want the bird. We get the bird to go across here. We make it right. We make it go right and it comes back. We get the bird to go across here with a rocket and we push Iz all the way to the end and it comes back. Ah, okay, we can only use the rocket once. That's a problem. Is there any benefit of getting the bird to ride along with treadmill then? At the very left. Is that what we do? We get the bird to ride a treadmill. Okay, so it pushes bird all the way through onto the thing. It follows it up the treadmill. We make it go right at some point. What if we make it go right on the win level, push win in front of a rocket, make a rocket go upwards, and push win onto there, have the bird come back. Oh no, we had to force it to be right at that point. And now our rocket's stuck, isn't it? No, we make the rocket push win up onto the same level as Iz. We make the bird come back through the Iz win level, except it doesn't, because that's going to push Iz win onto the dust. Oh, but this feels like there's potential here. Hold on, okay, well, we should round off this episode here. I think we're on something here, but we'll try it, of course, next time. So for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Babo's U-Band Bank level. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me, Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope you see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.